you guys get a real easy one here because the next two chapters are super simple, and I almost feel like they're out of order in the book, but they are overhead. Let's fill that in. Overhead, and then fixed costs, fixed and variable costs. I feel like these are things you go over before you talk about allowable acquisition costs, but that's just me. Anyway, overhead is a fixed cost. So I think I'll start with fixed and variable costs. Fixed costs are things that you are going to spend money on that are going to cost you money no matter what. No matter how much you sell from your lemonade stand, whether you sell 1 cup or 100 cups, you still have to pay for whatever permit you're paying to sell lemonade wherever you're selling it. It doesn't change based on how much you sell or what you do or whatever's happening, or maybe you're paying rent on the shop space. So a lot of times they talk about rent or electricity. Like if you're just open, you have to pay for electricity. I don't know if this is going to stay on the screen, but anyway, those are fixed costs, whereas variable costs, that changes depending on what you do. So if you sell more lemonade, lemons are a variable cost. Now, you got to buy more and more lemons. It's going to be a costly month when you sell a lot of lemonade and you have to buy a lot of lemons. So it changes depending on what you're actually doing. Your rent isn't going to change, so it's fixed. Fixed costs also sort of get summarized as your overhead. That is what it's going to cost you to do business, basically. It's the total amount. It's a fixed cost, a way of thinking about, okay, I got to open the shop, I got to buy my stand, I got to buy my umbrella, I need my permits, I need to pay that first month's rent. That's the overhead just to sell the first cup of lemonade. So it's an overall summary. And yeah, we've been mentioning these terms and these other things we've been talking about, but hopefully this gives you a clearer idea of just exactly what those are.